It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new week. It is time for the Geno Jones Show, my daily variety show. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. out on the West Coast. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Geno Jones YouTube channel. Once again, I need you to like it. I need you to share it. I need you and everybody else, my new viewers, maybe you're checking it out for the first time. Somebody told you about it, said it is like fire. It's the baddest. It's simply the best you're going to find on any platform. We got it. So welcome to my new viewers. If you haven't, subscribe to the Geno Jones channel right here on YouTube. If you'd like to be a sponsor, I'd be honored to have you as a sponsor. If you'd like to advertise, if you're looking for the ultimate pitch man, because I am the king of pitchmen, holla at your boy. Leave me a message right here on my YouTube channel. By the way, I'll give you my email address at the end of the show. I hope you had a great weekend, a wonderful weekend. I hope you got some rest, or if you got a chance to turn up, celebrate your birthday, whatever it was. I hope that it was amazing. So let's start off with some good news. Congratulations to LeBron James. His movie Space Jam: A New Legacy was #1 at the box office. $31.7 million, or as Austin Powers said, $31.7 million at the box office. #1. It beat the other Marvel movie. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson, the redhead. What is it, Black Widow? Something like that. So congratulations to LeBron James. So listen, I got a chance to see the movie. It's a wonderful family movie. All right, LeBron haters like Skip Bayless, they're tripping. And LeBron could cure cancer, and Skip Bayless on Fox Sports 1, who has been a lifetime LeBron James hater. Otherwise, I hear Skip is a cool dude. But I get it's a stick, it's an act, put millions of dollars in his pocket. But if LeBron James came up with the cure for cancer, Skip Bayless would find something wrong with that. Well, if Michael Jordan would have done it, he would have done it sooner or better. That's Skip, but I digress. This conversation is not about him. But just there's still some LeBron haters that just hated on a fun, wonderful family movie. You can watch it with your children. You don't have to worry about anything inappropriate being said or done. It is a classic, just like the original Space Jam was. Now keep in mind, now I know a lot of folks who saw the earlier Space Jam back in the 90s, love Jordan. We all love Jordan. I'm from Chicago. I love Mike too. But now keep in mind, we're talking about 25 years later, somewhere around there. So if you were maybe in your 20s, or if you were a teenager or a kid, all right, almost 30 years later, you know, it's a cartoon, okay? Space Jam was a cartoon. Space Jam: A New Legacy is a cartoon, mostly animated. But it's a fun family movie. I thought it was great. I enjoyed it. Look, I enjoyed the earlier Space Jam. There's a cameo appearance. I'm not going to ruin everything, so I don't have to do a spoiler alert. But I got to say this. It was just iconic because, well, let's put it this way. You'll see Michael Jordan in the movie. That's all I'm going to say. Michael Jordan makes a cameo appearance. Yes, Michael Jordan makes a cameo appearance. That's all I'm going to say. When you see the movie, you'll understand. But it was a lot of fun, of course. Yeah, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard, Shanae Ogwumike, I believe that. Yeah, it wasn't Neckett. I believe that was Shanae was in the movie, Shanae Ogwumike. Just Diana Taurasi. So I really enjoyed it. You will. It's a good family movie. So I want to congratulate LeBron James and Malcolm Lee, who directed the movie. A brother, that's right. Black men in the leadership position, making it happen, making money. Nearly $32 million that opening weekend. #1 at the box office here in America. So congratulations. Speaking of congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion. Also Naomi Osaka and actress and model Lena Bloom. They all made the cover of Sports Illustrated. So Megan Thee Stallion's sister, she is killing the game. Meg Thee Stallion, the first rapper ever to grace the cover of a Sports Illustrated magazine swimsuit issue. She made history. Congratulations to Naomi Osaka, the first black woman athlete ever to be on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. And congratulations to Lena Bloom, the first transgender woman to be on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit magazine. So you had 3 black women making history. Salute to you, sisters. Handle your business. Now I got to segue to some sad news. I don't want to do this, but I just, for those who may not have heard, Friday we lost. They called him the clown prince of hip hop. Brother, I got a chance to work with, host some events with when I was working in Memphis, Tennessee. Just a good brother and talented, Mr. Biz Markie. Yes, we lost Biz Markie. We lost him Friday. He passed away. He was only 57, complications from diabetes. Now, he came down with COVID with a pretty severe case that put him in a hospital. He was in ICU for a while, and it was a very slow recovery. Some people very close to Biz, I know personally, I've been getting updates, and that his recovery was very slow. And I guess with the diabetes, for whatever reason, COVID and the diabetes, that combination, it just was too much. And they said Biz never fully recovered from his bout with COVID-19, and it just complicated his diabetes. So rest in peace, power in paradise. My condolences, those who believe in the power of prayer. Lift the family of Biz Markie up in prayer. And also there's another family we need to lift up in prayer. Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole lost her mother, her biological mother, Frankie Lons. I believe her last name is pronounced Lons. Frankie, I remember when you had Keisha Cole's, her reality show that was on BET. You had Keisha Cole and Frankie, who turned out to be a star on the reality show, along with Neffy, her Keisha Cole's sister. And unfortunately, Frankie just suffered with substance abuse. And in a very sad and tragic irony, Keisha Cole's mom, Frankie, she died Sunday on her birthday from an overdose. She was partying and celebrating her birthday on Sunday, and apparently she OD'd on some substance, some drug. Frankie was only 61. So we want to lift Frankie Lyons, Mama Frankie, Keisha Cole's mom, lift her up in power. You know, rest in peace, power in paradise. And lift Keisha Cole and Neffy. Keisha's got a brother who informed the public. I saw him on TMZ. So let's just lift Keisha Cole and all her entire family and all of Frankie's children and her family up in prayer. She was only 61. Only 61. So let me segue. I got some good news. Good news today, just recapping the weekend. So it'll be a relatively short show today, but if you are a Kanye fan, now listen, I know loving Kanye can be challenging. I get it. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I get it. He was raised there. Kanye was actually born in Atlanta, but he was raised on the south side of Chicago, over in the South Shore area, around 79th Street, not too far from Rainbow Beach, in that general area, South Shore area on 79th Street. Those from the south side of Chicago, you know what I'm talking about. Kanye, or Yeezus, whatever name he is going by today, He's got a brand new album that's going to drop Friday night at midnight. So Thursday night, technically Friday morning at midnight, he is dropping a brand new album titled Donda. Now, for those who don't know, Donda is his mother's first name, his late mom, Donda West. She was she was an educator, a civil rights activist, a civil rights and social justice warrior, just really a dynamic, beautiful sister. And Kanye was never the same after losing his mom. He's had challenges. He's acknowledged his bipolar condition. It's just really been challenging. He's divorced from Kim Kardashian. I heard they took a family vacations, even after the divorce, which I thought was nice. Listen, family first. And irregardless of the status of, well, it's not a marriage now, their marital status, they have to co-parent those children. And kids don't ask to come here. So you have to put whatever your drama and your issues aside, get some help, get some therapy, whatever you need to do, but don't poison those children with whatever drama and toxicity and anger, resentment, or hate that may exist between the two, because we know it happens. But I'm glad to see they were able to put that aside together, put that aside to come together for those children, a family vacation. I hope and pray it turned out well. So Kanye's got a brand new album coming out Friday morning, 12 o'clock midnight. So, or 12:01 a.m. So that's technically, at midnight Thursday night becomes Friday morning. It's called Donda. So he had now Kanye had a very private listening party last night, Sunday, in Las Vegas. Usher was there, Travis Scott was there, Playboy Cardi was there, and Kevin Durant was there among. It wasn't a whole lot of people, I hear. Now, from sources that I've talked to, there was a person who was there. It was a journalist that was there, actually an internet journalist. Anyway, got a chance to hear several cuts. So the word on the street is that this is vintage Kanye. I'm just paraphrasing something that I read today, is that the beats and the music, the tracks, are way ahead of his time. So that could be good and bad, because sometimes Kanye can take off on you and be so far out there and so far ahead of the curve that nobody can get it. But I hear this music is way ahead of his time, and that in terms of his flow and his lyrics, just his whole flow when it comes to his rap, they said he sounds like he's hungry again. It sounds like the Kanye that was on The College Dropout, when he had his jaw wired and when he was hungry and we was trying to come up on 79th Street, trying to go ahead and break through, and then he eventually broke through and he got into Jay-Z's camp, and the rest is history. So I'm rooting for Kanye. I know it could be hard because Kanye's complicated. Lord knows, especially the last 4 years with the whole MAGA madness and just everything else. Because he came here at a venue in North Charleston, South Carolina. That was the video that went viral when he started crying, and he was talking about not having, about women shouldn't have an abortion. It was just you probably seen the video. So he really had like a meltdown. Actually came by the radio station and talked to a colleague of mine, a coworker, and that was a whole nother story. But here we are today in 2021, and this Friday, July 23rd, Donda. Now, actually, this album was supposed to come out last year. As a matter of fact, he was going to drop the album the same day that Taylor Swift dropped her album last year. Because, him and Taylor he still got a little thing for Taylor. Remember when he came on stage at the MTV Video Music Awards and was like, hey, Taylor, this is Beyonce's award. So, it ain't been much love lost between the two of them for a while. But we move forward, fast forward. Like I said, this Friday, July 23rd at midnight, the brand new album, Donda. I can't wait to hear it. Because when I saw the title Donda, I said, that's significant. he didn't title this album Donda by accident, because I know how he revered his mother and how close he was, and she was really everything to him, huge influence. So I said, well, if he titled this album Donda, there's a good chance that he went back, because many of us who were Kanye fans from the College Dropout, that album, and back in the day when he was doing songs like Gold Digger, and we was really, really just before Kim Kardashian. Now, say what you want to say, but it's just a fact. His music dramatically changed. Really, the turning point when things really got sideways was when he lost his mom. So this is before he lost his mom, which ironically, the album is titled Donda. So maybe he just felt that he wanted to go back to that period and maybe put together an album that reflected who he was and where he was mentally and emotionally and musically, and how his mom was such a huge influence on everything in his life, including his music and his career. So I'm excited to hear it. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, the word on the street is that, man, when it comes to Kanye's flow, his bars, rapping on his album, he sounds like the hungry college dropout, got his jaws wired, Kanye through the wire, that Kanye West, and the college dropout Kanye West. So I'm really looking forward to hear that. Now, if you are a Kanye fan, if you live in or near Atlanta, remember, ironically, I just learned today, doing a little homework, a little research, Kanye was actually born in Atlanta, but we know he was raised in Chicago. So if you live in or near Atlanta, so on Thursday, Kanye is having like this might be the world's largest listening party. He rented out the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, where the Atlanta Falcons, their professional football team, their NFL team plays. Seats 71,000. Kanye is going to sell up to 50,000 tickets. Now, I guess, who knows? If he sells out 50, he may decide to sell out 60. He may decide to sell the whole 71,000. But as of now, the plan is to sell up to 50,000 tickets. Now, tickets went on sale at 5 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Atlanta time. Atlanta is on Eastern time. So if you're in Chicago, that was 4 o'clock. So I guess you can go to his website, or you can go to, I'm sure if you go to the Mercedes-Benz Dome, just do a Google search, the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta, or just search Kanye tickets, listening party, Donda album listening party, you'll find it. Who knows? Tickets may be gone already. It's interesting that he decided to do that in Atlanta, not Chicago. Now, supposedly, from what I read, that Chicago still has capacity restrictions, which that doesn't sound right, because I do recall seeing Mayor Lori Lightfoot of Chicago in a news conference about a month and a half ago, announcing that all public venues are now available to be open for full capacity, including your large venues like the United Center. Now, you can only seat roughly about 20 plus, maybe 23, 24,000 people in the United Center. You do have a professional football team, the Chicago Bears. It's Soldier Field. It's an open air arena right there on Lake Michigan, South Lake Michigan, right there 23rd and, right around 19th and 20th in Lakeshore Drive. So you get like 70 plus thousand people, almost 80,000 people in Soldier Field, but it's open air. So maybe he wanted to do it with a controlled environment, the Mercedes-Benz Dome, a stadium with a dome over it. Don't know why he chose Atlanta over Chicago, but that's neither here nor there. So if you live in or near Atlanta, or you want to make that drive, what's that, about 12 hours, I think, 11, 12 hours from Atlanta to Chicago, somewhere around there. Me and a buddy of mine, Bill Cooper, back in the day, he had just got a brand new Maxima. I'll never forget, a brand new black Maxima. Oh, it was sweet. Triple black, leather interior, booming system. We drove from Chicago to Atlanta. We crashed the party. We was clean as the Board of Health. We was strolling in there like straight old school players and peops. We came, we saw, we conquered. Turned the party out. We was the stars of the party. The women was like, oh, yeah, where y'all from? Oh, lots of love. I know. I'm having a flashback. Back in the 90s, he got that Maxima. So we drove from Chicago to Atlanta. And at the end of the party, we was like, you know what? We saw, we came, we conquered, we're out. We literally jumped right back in the car and drove back to Chicago in 8 hours and 35 minutes. That's right, 8 hours. Anybody that's ever driven from Chicago to Atlanta, you can do the math. That is not an 8 hour, that is not a 9 hour drive. That's not even a 10-hour drive, normally. But anyway, I digress. So congratulations, Kanye West, Yeezus, Kanye Yeezy. I'm excited for you, my brother. I am rooting for you. Come on back home. Even though you're doing this listening party in Atlanta, come on back home. Come on to the Chi, because the Chi still loves you, man. Chicago is still, even when Kanye was like way out there, when he was crying to Orange Hitler, Satan, talking about you like my daddy, you like the daddy I never had. When he was, at his lowest, really just tripping out there, Chicago still rode hard for Kanye because he's a Chicagoan. He still ride hard for him. They criticize me like, dude, you family, we love you, but you tripping right now. But you musically and career-wise, because say what you want to say about this young man. Not so young. He's 43. Do you know Kanye? Yeah, Kanye West is 43 right now. Musically and now in business, that might have been the best thing that happened to Kanye, being married to Kim Kardashian and having Chris as his mother-in-law. Because his business acumen has gone to another level. Say what you will about those Kardashians. They are master marketers. And they are brilliant business people. Say what you will. May not be the most talented young women. I never accuse them of being like the most talented, but when it comes to business, these women and their mom is the one that really taught them the business. So you gotta call it like you see it. You gotta call balls and strikes. Give credit where credit is due. Call it out when it's crazy. Give credit when it's great or good. So Kanye musically, it's never been a question about it. This term musical genius, it's overused. Because sometimes I hear something, oh, he's a musical genius. No, he's not. Or she's not. They're good. They're talented. No. Stevie Wonder, that is a musical genius. Okay? I could put somebody like Quincy Jones in that category. But when I think of musical genius, Stevie Wonder, for me, that's the poster child. Kanye West, yes, you could put Kanye West in you could put him in that same category. Oh yeah, you can put Kanye in that same conversation in terms of a true musical genius. You cannot deny that, not at all. And when it comes to business, he's next level. He is now a master marketer. Who would have thought? He rented out the Mercedes-Benz Dome, NFL football stadium in downtown Atlanta to seat 70,000. Oh, by the way, the tickets are $20 and $50, by the way. So maybe when you get through watching me, you can go online and do a search. Like I said, do the Google search for the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta. Or I'm sure Kanye's got a website. Just search and find his website. I'm sure you can find those tickets. So congratulations, Kanye. I can't wait. I won't be able to make it down to Atlanta, but I will be. I'll be listening out for you. I'll make sure to stay up till midnight because I want to hear this album when it comes out. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and God most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago, 6:30 p.m. if you're in Atlanta, or here in the Carolinas, here in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina, where I'm located, actually north of Charleston, South Carolina, where the studio is right now, 3:30 p.m. out on the West Coast. I need you to like, I need you to share this episode and all my back episodes, my conversation with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, talking about their new album that they released on July 9th. It was 35 years and 35 days in the making. Jam and Lewis Volume 1, second new single, Mariah Carey. As a matter of fact, I featured that video on the show. You can go back and watch last Friday's episode and see that video. But you can see the conversation, go back and the conversation I had earlier this year with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, my conversation with Lettucey, go back and binge watch all those episodes, my conversation with Senator Cory Booker, some of my monologues, my daily opening monologues. Fire, you just gotta see them to believe them. I speak truth to power, and I'm not scared of nobody. I fear no man or woman. So as my grandmother taught me, I tell the truth and shame the devil. And the truth needs no defense. So if you can't handle the truth, like a scene out of the movie A Few Good Men, Jack Nicholson's famous line, "You can't handle the truth." That's a you problem, not a me problem. But go back and share those episodes, and you can tag them, share them on all your social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. If you would like to be a sponsor of the Geno Jones Show, I would be honored to have you as a sponsor. If you'd like to advertise, I'd be honored to have you advertise. And if you, listen to me, look at me, if you are looking for the ultimate pitch man, brand ambassador to help build your business, your brand, to help you move some product, goods, services, to sell out your merchandise, I am the king, not the king, not the king, not the king, the king. I am the king of pitchmen. So holla at your boy. Leave me a message right here on my YouTube channel or email me, GenoJonesShow@gmail. That's how you spell Geno Jones, right there with a G and E, GenoJonesShow@gmail. Shout out to Mr. Mark Hill Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check him out on Instagram, Kelby Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP. Kelby Cutting Up on Instagram. As a matter of fact, we salute and shout out and show love to black businesses, especially our small black businesses and entrepreneurs. We're gonna bring Mark Hill Bailey. He's gonna come back. So we're gonna run that episode. We're gonna run him back, because the first episode you heard him, but you didn't see him. So we're gonna run him back on the show. He's as a matter of fact, celebrating his 5th anniversary. Got a very special event coming up. So he'll be on camera with me live to talk about that event, and just talking about being just a master barber, hairstylist, and all that for men and women. Brothers, he's a bad man. And shout out to Mr. Bruce Gage, another bad man. He was the official wardrobe stylist and consultant for the Geno Jones Show. Check him out. You can, as a matter of fact, do a search on Instagram, Bruce Gage, Gage. And I got a special shout out to a young and up-and-coming designer who's been serving as a consultant for me. I am talking about Alexandria Jones, my baby girl, who is a designer attending Columbia College, Chicago. She's been a young designer since she was about 15, along with being a supermodel. She is also a wardrobe consultant. She's been consulting her dad, so I have to give her props. Shout out to Alexandria Jones. So you can search her out on Instagram. You can look at some of her just amazing designs. Lexie, Lixie _ Nicole Designs. Just do a search for Alexandria Jones, or Alexandria, Alexandria. Alexandria Jones. Alexandria Jones Designs, or Lexie Nicole Designs on Instagram. She also has a second page as a model, because she really is a supermodel. That's another story. All right, everybody, I got to get out of here. Thank you for watching. I love, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, with all sincerity. And what comes from the heart touches the heart. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my loyal viewers. I've like blown up your Facebook page feed and Instagram. So there's so many of you all who are just loyal supporters, and you like every episode and you watch. It means so much to me. So thank you to all my loyal subscribers and viewers. Thank you to my new subscribers and my viewers. And thank you in advance to those who have yet to subscribe to my channel, who will be doing that soon, because you guys have spread the word about this show just being absolutely, just as Tina Turner said, simply the best. The best on any platform you will find. The Geno Jones Show. Funny, informative, passionate, truth, educational, all of that and a whole lot more. Primarily thanks to my guest and to you. So until tomorrow, Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, when you will see another brand new episode of the Geno Jones Show. Once again, thank you so much for watching, for sharing, for liking and subscribing to my channel. And as always, please be blessed.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.